Hey everybody, I wanted to go over a movement that people typically have trouble with, and we've seen, say, in our facility where we want to coach certain movements and they end up being kind of harder to understand because of just how they are. A lot of movements that are requiring the posterior chain, which would be, say, just the back side of our body, muscles that are hard to see, okay, they're usually typically more confusing for people to understand. So one of the movements that we do is a Romanian deadlift, an RDL, or I don't know why they're called Romanians, or a stiff-legged deadlift is another way to say it. So pretty much we're focusing on building pretty much from our upper back all the way down to the back side of our body, but more so it's on our hamstrings, okay, our butt, and a little bit of our back, but we don't want the main thing to be our back. So what we want to focus on, okay, with my really big dumbbells, we're going to try to keep, we want the weight close to our body the entire time. Anytime that weights get away from us, okay, then it requires more of our lower back to kind of help out. And we don't really want it doing that much work. So we're going to put the weights on our legs. Now from here, we usually say soft knees. So soft knees would be like a slight bend in their knees, and they're going to hold that position. A big thing that we have to focus on is we have to shift our weight. Okay, a lot of people tend to lean forward because we're going to bend over. We want to push our weight back onto our heels, and I'm going to sit back into my hips and let my hands go down right below my knees. I'm going to squeeze my butt, hips forward, okay? So it's kind of like I'm picking stuff up off the ground, except I'm not bending my legs to do so, but I'm not going to go lower than right below my knees, because if I go lower than that, that's when I start to get a little bit too much help from my lower back. And we have to make sure that my back, the entire time, okay, I'm not reaching like this with my back, and I'm not going down. And a lot of people tend to bend their knees. So the hardest part is bringing your hips to the wall. And as that happens, my chest comes down. Okay, then from there, I squeeze my butt, hips forward. And that is a great way to load up your hamstrings, okay, to get those stronger. Because, I mean, look, if you're sitting all day, you know, and you kind of are losing a lot of strength from your butt, from your hamstrings end up getting short and tight and weak. And then obviously our lower backs, if they're not strong, they can have a lot of pain too. So that's a movement that, say, our clients have a lot of trouble with, that we are constantly trying to coach up. And we wanted to give you guys a video to show you how to do it. So try this out. I would always go lighter than heavier with this movement, because of the chance of you getting out of position and then beating up your lower back, which we don't want to do. So if you guys have any questions or have any movements that you'd like us to demonstrate to you guys and give you a little bit more explanation, something you're not sure about, please let us know. But other than that, hope you enjoyed the video.